seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the New York Knicks, they're 9th best in the conference.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Fred VanVleet. He's out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Felicio in at center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings, they would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. No good there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. Drops in the layup for 2.
Bledsoe loving to take on this challenge here, not fearing getting hit on the way up.
VanVleet looking around. Inside. Randall no good.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Back to Giannis. The high post shot. Changes up. Drummond lays it up off the glass.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now here's VanVleet. Antetokounmpo defending. VanVleet passes to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. The Knicks rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Shoots over VanVleet. No good from Bledsoe.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The 3. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And there's the pass to VanVleet. New York needs to get off a shot. Richardson, no luck.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Randall dishes to Richardson. Floats it up for Randall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's here's Van Vliet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness great. His toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
The Bucks shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Temple's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Brent, talk about the length of the season. Commissioner Silver is also considering proposals to shrink the season. What do you think?
I think it'd be interesting, and I'm not sure financially how the league goes back from an 82-game season and ticket sales and revenue and television and how they kind of unwind what it is they've agreed to. But 70 games to me in terms of the competition, Kevin, in terms of the elevated play of the star players on a nightly basis, the fact that you probably get stars to appear in every game and not be sat out for load management and things like that, I think overall it'd be pretty healthy.
Right wing, lots of room. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Van Vliet passes to Randall. Kicks it to Temple. The rebound by the Bucks.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Bledsoe. Here's the great one. Middleton on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Floats it up for Bledsoe.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 11. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
Here's the 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. He's got 5.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him which player he thought could be an X factor tonight, and he said that Andre Drummond has their full attention. The most voracious rebounder in the game, Drummond can tilt the game with the extra offensive possessions he generates for his team. Kevin?
Thanks so much. On the court for the Knicks, Richardson is out there with Fred Van Vliet, and it's Felicio in at the 5 down low. Here's Knox, guarded by Bledsoe, got a piece of it, stolen by Bledsoe. To the wing right side. To the paint. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Knox, the pass to Van Vliet. Down low, Felicio. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Bledsoe passes to the great one. Drummond in the post. And again, the Bucks miss. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Richardson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
For New York, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Bledsoe and stolen by Drummond. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Offline with his 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Bucks number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And both free throws good for Drummond. Ray, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
New York calls timeout. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Clock at 6. Back to Richardson. To end the run, and the 3 ball is good. Richardson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Van Vliet. And the foul called on the great one. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Felicio. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Now Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Richardson. The rebound by Middleton.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The pass to Bledsoe. He kicks to Giannis. Middleton outside. That one off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Balestrieri. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by New York. Felicio's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Balestrieri, defended by Middleton. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Passes it to Knox. He feeds it to Richardson. Puts one up from 19. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Drummond. Defense right on him. Pass to the great one. Back to Drummond. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 17. The pass to Richardson. The shot will not fall. Good D by Drummond.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Giannis gets it to go.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Richardson outside. Here's Knox. We saw him with 10 points last game. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Drummond trying to get himself free, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. And so it's Milwaukee riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the center filling out the middle. Brett, when you look back on all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player, but
right.
You know the role that he had for the teams that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He had 44 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Back to Felicio. 5 to shoot. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Randall.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Bledsoe passes to the great. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on the great one. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Here's Felicio. He's got 6. Pass to Richardson. Passes it to Van Vliet.
It's good patience from Bledsoe. Good job of contesting the shot and just making sure that the shooter feels him.
Pass to the great one. Now here's Giannis. It's stolen by Randall. Van Vliet with it. He has 7. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Giannis with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up a layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Van Vliet. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
The evolution of Josh Richardson is going to be very exciting for this organization. When he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shots, look out.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Knicks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Randall surveying the D. That shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
The pass to Van Vliet. Back to Randall. Pass to Van Vliet. Richardson against Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Drummond. Felicio with the bucket. And so it's Milwaukee now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bledsoe. Passes it to Richardson. From deep three-point range, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greggy's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Holmes checked in, and New York with a change here too. Knox is checked in. The Knicks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. New York moving the ball around. Van Vliet with it. Holmes on him. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson, the 15-footer, good. Richardson's got 7 points in the game.
D's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time he gets it done from the mid-range.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Temple's checked in. Van Vliet passes to Richardson. But he gets it back. He kicks it to Temple. To the inside. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Richardson came in shooting threes and thought that might be the only thing he could do. He's no one-trick pony.
DiVincenzo passes to the great one. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Van Vliet passes to Temple. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Andre Drummond 4th.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch 2 of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
Alex Len's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for New York, Jackson, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Monte Morris subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Shooting for Milwaukee, the great one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from the great one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Morris passes to Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender.
Here's the great one. 21 points in the game. And here's Len. Wilson left side. Pass to the great one. Here's DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Len. Randall with some nice D. Here's Knox. 10 points for him. And yes, it's good.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Poked away and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Randall. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 19 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Temple. Oh, trying for it. And another turnover here by New York.
And now a quick review at the numbers for the great one. First in scoring, first in free throw shooting. And don't forget about his hounding, frenetic defensive play. Third in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. On up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame, Kevin.
The Knicks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Both free throws good from Randall. Bucks leading by 19. And the pass to the great one. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. That's 23 points for the great one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And he gets the bucket. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Passes to the great one. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Temple, and the Knicks good for 2.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Kicks it to Len. Pass to the great one. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. The great one's got 14 points now in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Knocks the pass to Morris. Steps back and fires. Len grabs the board. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. 27 points for the great one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person, all right?
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Josh Jackson, and it's Temple in at the 2 spot.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
The Knicks shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Morris outside. In the corner, it's Temple. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 23. Down low. Here's the great one. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. The great one's got 31 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Thomas against Morris. Left side Jackson. And a missed layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
There's the pass to the great one. From deep. Knicks with the rebound. Jackson finds Morris. Teardrop shot. Ejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
He gets it in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Brazdeikis, and he banks in the layup.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Bucks.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from the great one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Burke looking over the floor. That one falls. Burke's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Thomas passes to the great one. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Brazdeikis. He dishes it to Green. 5 on the clock. Releases. Burke can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, the great one.
The first one falls.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bielitz has checked in. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the foul called on the great one. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Pass to Burke. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And the basket is good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Brazdeikis passes to Burke. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And the first one drops. Milwaukee making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Stolen away. Now Gaines. Green kicks to Burke. Back to Green. Here's Brazdeikis, guarded by Holmes. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gaines. New York, no good that time either. Here's Milwaukee now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here we go. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And the Bucks, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's the great one. Draymond Green pulls it in. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one. And the Bucks with possession. Holmes kicks to Bielitsa. Wilson the pass to the great one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from the great one. And a new group in for the Knicks. And both free throws good from the great one. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses the 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder.
What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Van Vliet with it. Now the dish to Richardson. Takes it off the glass.
One part about Josh Richardson's game is the speed factor. Turns on the jets when he's taking it to the rack.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot's good from the great one.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Richardson the bounce pass. And the foul called on the great one. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Gotta be more careful.
On defense, the Bucks. And here is Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. To the it's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned so far.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Randall. Feet out, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. A shot block by Giannis.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Richardson. Back to Randall. And the rejection by Giannis. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Green. And the pass to Brazdeikis. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Randall outside. He kicks to Richardson. Brazdeikis passes to Richardson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's the great one. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Van Vliet passes to Randall. Kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. There's the lob at Kumbo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Knocks it loose. Van Vliet passes to Green. Richardson up top. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Man, sometimes there's dunks and then there's mean dunks. That was a mean dunk.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Green against Antetokounmpo from past the arc. No good from the great one. New York shooting here in the 4th quarter around 41%. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
So much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
So for the Knicks, Gaines is checked in, and it's Burke in for Fred Van Vliet. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Passes it to the great one. Tipped away. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Here's Richardson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, nights like this for this basketball team on the offensive end to have Richardson step up, that takes a ton of pressure off the rest of the team.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to powerful alley-oop dunk. And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Burke. They kick it out to Green with his first shot attempt. And again, it's New York.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the great one.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And the shot goes down.
Well, nice job by Bjelica. Be patient.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Gaines. Oh, that's blocked. But they recover it. Felicio pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. And Gaines gets it to go on the assist from Green.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Burke, the pass to Brazdeikis. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. Green. Here's Gaines. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They